Hey everyone, Serena Moonflame here. So at the day that I'm making this video, right now it's let's see, May 6th. So I am school in a few days, if not max a week. So I am nearly done. I have studied for an exam that I have tomorrow, and I feel ready, completely ready. Um, yeah, I'm ready for school to end. I'm gonna go on vacation in a few weeks. That's exciting. I'm gonna get to see some of my family down in Mexico. I'm not gonna give you guys too much information because I'm smarter than that. Ha ha. um, but let's see what else. Um, I've been going through a pretty rough patch in my life. I don't exactly want to give you too many details because um, well, how should I put this? There's going to be people that come in and out of my life that if they watch these videos, they don't need all the information. Just know that I have gone in and out of depression and all kinds of different other stuff that I just need a major distraction right now. I need a good mystery. So last time I was playing a game in front of you guys, I said I wouldn't play any more games, and I changed my mind. The last game that we played was Seduce Me. It's an otome game. For those of you guys that are clicking on this one that don't know what otome games are Japanese oriented. They're games to where basically you play as a main character. I think some games enable you to be able to change the name of the main character, change the gender, maybe even depending on the game, depending on how good quality of it is, you may even be able to change the way that the character looks. So basically their looks. Yeah. But basically you're in the main character's shoes and you walk around, or I guess go around in the story making decisions for the character. You're basically in the story. You learn of the story, you get to choose a path based on whatever characters if you want to date one, you're able to do that. Those, I guess, when it comes to a character in the story, if you want the option of dating them, that's actually falls under the category of dating sim. I absolutely love those. Not because most of the time, I'll just be honest, I am absolutely dateless. I don't have anyone in my life. I don't think I want anyone right now anyways, because I've gone through a lot, so I need a break. But anyways, the great thing about those games is that they're fictional games. The characters are fictional; they're not real. They're in no way able to hurt you, able to do anything to you. It's just a story. Of course, the beauty of it is because they're fictional. A story is always great stories are amazing. They're absolutely loved all over the world. The wonderful thing about that is you're actually able to be in the story. Similar to the Nancy Drew games, except, well, there's a lot less to do. You're not solving a mystery like in Nancy Drew games. But anyways, I guess that's the best I could explain it to you, the best I could describe it to you all. What I'm planning on doing today, though, back to what we were going to do today, I'm going to start a new Nancy Drew game, one that's a lot easier, in my opinion, than Nancy Drew Shadow at the Water's Edge. Now, don't get me wrong, that one is one of my utmost favorite game of all time. It doesn't mean I don't have lots of other favorites in the series. In fact, I do, because they come in all shapes and sizes with all kinds of puzzles and challenges, and let's just say they come in all shapes, sizes, and colors to put the best analogy to put it in. This Nancy Drew Alibi and Ashes game is unique because you get to play different characters. Nancy, in the majority of the game, is locked up. I'm not going to explain too much about it because that'll spoil too much. But basically, that enables you to be able to become different characters and help her out. Without further ado, I don't think I have anything else that I want to explain to you guys, so let's get started, shall we? Oh, and by the way, I'm eating dinner right now, as well, in case you figure or notice it. That's what I'm doing. Dare to play.
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew. This is my center of operations, my desk. Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do, take a look at the book titled How to Be a Detective. It's real helpful, especially if you're new to the mystery-solving business. And be sure to check out my scrapbook. I put memorabilia from all my past cases in there. A lot of them were pretty dangerous and at times really scary. Don't say anything about that to my dad, okay? He worries about me enough as it is. And whatever you do, read what's in the file called Case File. That'll tell you all about the mystery I'm about to try to solve. If you think you're ready to dive into that mystery, just click on the note and you'll be on your way.
So most Nancy Drew games start off by telling you all of this, basically what she explained earlier. I have shown you guys the, what's it called, How to Be a Detective book in the previous game that I played. I have finished one Nancy Drew game in my YouTube channel, if you guys would like to check that out. It's called Nancy Drew Secrets Can Kill. It is a playlist, so if you'd like to check that out, go ahead and do that. But for those of you that are staying, welcome back. This game is a little bit different because most games start off on this, right-hand corner. There's normally a plane ticket, but instead we have a note here. So I'm not going to click on that right away because I thought you could turn on the light. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Okay, well, let's take a look at the case file, shall we? It's that time of the year again. Grab your pens and strap on your thinking caps. The Clues Challenge is on the way. Teams of up to 6 may compete in a week-long challenge. Teams of 7 or more are allowed with a 5-point penalty per extra team member. Along with gaining the undying respect of town puzzles, the finders of this year's hidden medallion will preside over the opening of the town time capsule during Annabelle's Day closing ceremony. But wait, there's more. The leader of the winning team will be allowed to place a personal item at his or her choosing next town time capsule. Sign up soon to tackle the challenge and have the rare chance to send a message far into the future. Okay, so the team name is Team Danger. Team leader, Nancy Drew, of course. Team members, Ned Nickerson, Bess Marvin, and George Fame. For those of you guys that don't know and that haven't read the Nancy Drew books, which I have read none of them. I actually got into Nancy Drew. I think I read about one or two when I was a kid, but not to the point that I can remember. I was really into Nancy Drew games the majority of the time. Like, I actually got into Nancy Drew games first, and then I started reading the books when I was little. I know most people would do it the other way around, but I did not. But anyways, Ned Nickerson is Nancy's boyfriend. Bess Marvin is like the girly best friend of Nancy's. George Fane is like the tomboy best friend of Nancy's. Nancy is kind of more of like the brainiac and the smart one of the group. She gets herself into trouble. She likes to solve mysteries. She's a lot like me, personally, in my opinion, because I tend to, my curiosity is endless, but sometimes that can lead me into bad situations. All right, so clues: blacksmith, architect, and the framework harm party, town founder Ethan Mahoney, and the Rackham framework rack gang, Mahoney Annabelle Company. To the round, the lover realm. Okay, I'm gonna keep this like this for a few minutes. You guys are welcome to read this portion, this little sheet right here. And then in about a minute or two, I'll put the case folder away and give you guys a little bit of where I'm at when it comes to this game, just a little bit of extra information. Also gives me time to eat, so go ahead and read. Okay, so basically, this game is a little bit different. I'm not going to explain how or why, but essentially, let's see, what was I going to say? One thing first, I was hoping to be able to have either my roommate or my best friend comment along with me, but neither of them are available right now. My roommate is actually working. Don't want to give too much information. I'm not going to give a name either for safety reasons. But basically, I was hoping to have someone to play along with me, but that ended up not happening as planned. And that's not a big deal, just that I thought it would be a lot more fun. Okay. So this game I've played through about 3 times, so I really know my way around the game, don't worry. So it will be somewhat of a walkthrough, but at the same time, I don't want to spoil too much because it's one of my favorite games. So I'll do my best to do between a walkthrough and a playthrough. Somewhat between the two, but we'll see. Anyways, maybe next time, my next game playthrough, either my roommate or my best friend can be here to play along with me, but for now, let's get started.
This anagram from the Clues Challenge says I should go check out the thermostat at the old town hall.
Junior or senior detective? I've played this game plenty of times before, so I think I'll go senior detective this time around. Especially because that'll just give me a little bit more of a challenge. And I can always get hints and clues if I would like it. The last remaining section of the iron nugget discovered by Ethan Mahogany was used to create the latest research. Alright, let's just go in there. What?
Who's there? It won't open.
It's locked. Oh no, that's not a good sign. Would I get a feeling that I need to know this? Okay, straight. Straight. Oh crap, I feel like it's time. Straight, left, left, right, left. Okay. I don't know if that's the way it is, but I'm gonna do my best. What is that sign? What is that noise? I feel like it's straight in front of me.
Is that an ice cube? What's happening?
What?
No,
oh my god!
I've got to get out of here. I've got to hurry.
Oh my gosh. The smoke, it looks like it's pitch black. Alright, I've gotta make... Alright, since the door is locked, the only way to get out is through that window. Just letting you guys know. That's what I'm doing. So, technically, this isn't really realistic because you can't exactly climb on top of each one of these boxes to get up there. But it's the best choice we have right now. Oh, crap. Oh, I feel like something's gonna fall.
Time to get out of here.
Okay. Alright, so how do I get out?
I need to get out of here fast.
This way. This way. This way, and then this way.
Nancy Drew, what made you decide to burn down the old town hall? I didn't. Did you work alone? Who helped you? What do you mean you're alone? I didn't do anything. Was this politically motivated? Of course not. I would never.
Back off. No press until we take statements. Please state your name for the record.
Nancy Drew.
Where were you when the fire
I was locked in.
I was locked in a room where the fire started.
What were you doing?
Someone sent me a note.
Someone sent me a note telling me to come here.
Was there anything strange about the way the fire was burning?
It spread through the whole building in a matter of seconds. No, it started very... No. It spread through the whole building, yeah.
The fire spread through the whole building in a matter of seconds.
What was the color of the smoke?
Black. I remember that. It was black.
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
It sounded like there was someone else.
Like there was someone else in the
Yeah.
building.
Did you see anyone else in the scene before emergency crews?
By the way, the fact that there was someone else, or it sounded like there was someone else in the building, I didn't pick up on that until now. I've played this game 3 times through, and there are still things that you can pick up on the game. Probably in each one of the games. If you don't pay attention to every detail first time around. Second or third. But yeah, that was surprising. Things like that can happen.
Deirdre Shannon, Alexei Markovic, Tony Scolari, and Brenda Carlton.
Do you believe someone intentionally started the fire? If so, who?
Well, it started very quickly. It seemed like there was an ice cube on the thermostat, as if to pull it down and prevent it from starting until a certain time. So, by the looks of the way that everything was set up, it looks like whoever started it, someone framed me. Someone wanted me locked in that room when the fire started. So yes, someone wanted it intentionally to start while I was in there.
Yes, I just don't know who did it. I'm not making it up, I promise. There you have it, a former hero and city icon, rendered speechless. And speechless is the word of the day as onlookers struggle to come to terms with the brazen destruction of the beloved town hall by none other than the girl detective they had once trusted their lives and livelihoods to. Truly a sad day for River Heights. With Heights 9 News, I'm Brenda Carlton. Back to you, Jim.
I still can't believe that happened. You could have been really hurt.
I know. It's lucky that no one else was there.
Did you even see what started the fire?
Yeah, it was really strange. There was a snowflake-shaped ice cube on the thermostat. Hang on. There's someone at the door.
What the?
Chief McGinnis?
There's... My hands are tied, Nancy.
What are you talking about?
Nancy Drew, you're under arrest for arson in connection with the town hall fire.
I had nothing to do with that.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can and will be held against you in the court of law. You have the right to speak to an attorney. Drew, you're free to make a call.
Next thing I know, or she knows, she ends up locked in a jail cell.
You've reached the personal line of Carson Drew. Please direct all business matters to the firm switchboard.
Hi, it's Nancy. I'm in jail. I really could use your help right about now. Please call me as soon as you can. Wait, I don't know if I can even get phone calls in here. I guess I'll keep trying you. When you get this message, don't freak out, okay? You don't need to book the next flight home. At least, not yet. I got a note telling me to go to town hall, and when I got there, it just burst into flames. They think I did it. I think this might be one of those situations where I can admit that I might need a little help. Guess I better get going now. I'll try you again soon. I should call my friends.
Okay. All right, who should we call? Bess, George, or Ned? I guess Ned.
Ned, it's Nancy.
Nancy, what's going on? How are you?
All right, for now. I'm not going to be able to get out of here until I can prove that I'm not the one who set the fire.
We'll do anything you need to help get you out.
I knew I could count on you. Remember that wiki we were using for the clues challenge?
The program on our phones, right?
Right. Let's all use that to keep in touch. All case information and big clues should show up there.
Good idea.
There's something I need right away.
Just name it.
The reason I went to the town hall was because I was led there by a note. I need you guys to find that note and drop it off at the station for me. I think it might have fallen out of my pocket when I escaped the fire.
Consider it done.
Okay, so, excuse me for a second. I'm just going to finish chewing what I'm eating right now. Okay, so I'm done eating. So let's get to the case and take it seriously. As you guys probably saw earlier, I sounded surprised when the fire came on, as if I had never played the game before. Well, I like to add a little bit of suspense and a little bit of fun to the game. And plus, I'm also a theater major, and I'm working on voice acting, so I thought it'd be a little bit fun to act as if I don't know what I'm doing. So that's exactly what I'll do, as to not give you guys any spoilers that I shouldn't. And when it comes time to give you guys spoilers, or to not to, I'll let you know. I'll give you guys the spoilers. I'll give you guys information when it's time to do that, and when it's not, well, don't worry about it. You'll still see it. You'll still figure it out.
Can you please take care of Togo until I'm out?
Way ahead of you. Since your dad and Hannah are out of town, George is watching your house.
How's Togo doing?
Pretty upset, but George's mom is taking care of him back at their house.
Great. One less thing to worry about.
All right. You know what? Let's pass the case to Ned, and we can actually become him through the phone. I know that sounds really weird, but you'll figure it out in just a second. You'll get to figure out what I mean by that. And then Ned can go to the old town hall and find that note.
I'm passing the case to you, Ned.
Time to help Nancy.
Alright, but first let's do something fun. Settings, let's change the wallpaper. Exception. Tapu Cave. Scarlet Hand. Ooh, I like that one. White Wolf. Ooh, I love White Wolf Bicycle Creek. These are all references to games that you guys have not played or seen me play. But I have seen plenty of people, plenty of YouTubers play through these games, and White Wolf by far has to be one of my favorites. Let's go with that one and a ring. I like that. Keep it at that. Okay, so we have to figure out where the old town hall is. Here it is. I'm not going to spoil it too much, but at this point I do want to say something. You can try going through the front door. You will get caught, and that is a fatal error, so I don't want to do that.
This must be the note Nancy needs.
Here we go. All right, and we don't even know to go. We don't even need to go inside for that. So let's go back to the police station and drop it off so that Nancy can get it. Where's the police station? This is Antique Susan's working station. Each character, each one of the helping characters is stationed in a different area, a different place, for when they're not being played. And here's the police station.
I should call Nancy.
Well, let's call him Nancy.
Were you able to find the note?
Yes.
Great. If you can put the note in the Dropbox at the police station, I'll pick it up and take over from there.
You should take over.
I'll take it from here.
Listen, I'm just doing my job here, Nancy, but I don't see any need to keep you locked up. If you want to prove your innocence, I'm not going to stand in your way. This is a police station. Don't let me catch you messing with anything. Get me? Don't let me catch you. One more thing. We've got an evidence board in the station to track cases with. If any compelling evidence were to show up regarding your case, I would consider taking a look.
So in other words, he wants us to gather the information, gather the evidence, but we just can't get caught. And that really, spoiler alert, is not a problem because he never comes out of his office, so don't worry about that. So this must be...
This is the case board. Track your case on it. You got enough to pin this on someone else? Push that button and give me a call.
It would have been nice if they had focused on any other suspects.
All right, so this is mine. Court pending, and that was found that, yeah. Okay. So let's take a look at our checklist, shall we? Because I'm playing as a senior detective, I don't need a checklist. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Now that I'm playing as a senior detective, I don't have a checklist. Oh, no! This is why I shouldn't have done that. Oh my goodness. Well, let's see if I can do this. All right, let's call our friends. Call Bess.
Bess, it's Nancy.
Nancy, what's going on? How are you?
All right for now. I'm not going to be able to get out of here until I can prove that I'm not the one who set the fire.
We'll do anything you need to help get you out.
I found the police investigation board.
Perfect.
It looks like we're on the right track so far. They've narrowed everything down to just a few suspects.
Who do they suspect?
Tony from over at Scoop, Alexi from the antique store, Brenda Carlton, and Deirdre. And, of course, me.
Good. We'll keep an eye on all of them. Especially that Nancy Drew. She just sounds guilty.
Hey. I'm not guilty. All right, we'll let you
I
take
need
over.
you to take over.
Time to help Nancy.
All right, so let's say, even though we don't have a task list, we still have a journal, so I think we'll be okay with that. I just have to check the journal a lot more than I used to. So I'd say we start off by talking to each one of our suspects. Get to know them.
Hey there. Didn't expect to see you here. I thought you'd be jailing it up with that firebug friend of yours. Shouldn't you be baking her a cake with a saw in it or something? Hi, Dee Dee. Deirdre. I know it's got that tricky second syllable, but I figured it out by age 2. Don't give up. You'll get there.
She is so irritating.
I think you look like a Dee Dee.
And I think you look like you got dressed in the dark. If you want to talk to me, and let's face it, most people do, don't call me Dee Dee.
All right, fine.
Bye. See ya.
Yeah. Excuse me, I didn't say anything there. So don't even try to say I did. All right, let's talk to...
Well, hey there, kid. How are you holding up?
I'm okay.
Sorry to hear about your friend. Never expected something like that from her. This must have been pretty rough on you.
She didn't do it, really. You've got to believe me.
Yes, I believe you. I believe that's what you think. We never know what someone is capable of until it's too late.
She's innocent. Really innocent. You know it.
Oh, all right. I wasn't trying to upset you, Bess, I promise. You're very protective of your friends, and that's a good thing. She's got a lot of evidence stacking up against her right now. You can't deny that.
I think this character is Tony Scolari. Yes, this is Tony. That girl over there, back there, was Deirdre Shannon. Alexis is at the... Alexi, I think... Markovich is his name, I believe, is in the antique shop. But anyways... This girl doesn't really seem to like Nancy. That's obvious enough. Well, you know what? Neither one of them seem to really like Nancy, so they all have equal reason as to why to frame her.
I know the case against Nancy looks pretty strong, but I consider you a friend. Maybe you could help?
You're a good friend, Bess. Just make sure you're not sticking your neck out for someone who doesn't deserve your trust.
Where were you during the fire?
I really shouldn't be talking about this. Okay, this off the record?
Yes.
I was out canvassing the area, planting signs, shaking hands, the whole thing, you know? And suddenly, I see smoke and run to check it out. When I get there, the whole town hall is lit up, just like out of Hollywood or something. Unbelievable. That's where my first job was, you know?
You worked in Hollywood? That's awesome.
No, I worked in that building. That was a billion years ago. Oh, would you believe that back then I shared an office with Tommy Lindenson? He's city council upstate now. Such a cutie. Most of the good-looking ones are dumb as a big box of stupid, but not him. I had to keep my eyes on my work when he was around.
Listen.
You don't care about that. The fire, that's what we're talking about.
Right.
I called it in, and then I waited for the fire department to show up. That's the end of that.
Who did you see at the fire?
I saw Nancy, but you knew that. Saw Alexi, too.
Do you think Alexi would have started the fire?
Between you and me, that one's a walking cautionary tale.
What's that mean?
It's not my place to talk about it. Sorry, Bess.
That's okay. All right, let's stop our investigation, how about we have some ice cream while we're at it?
Can I have some ice cream?
I was hoping you'd ask.
Alright, so basically you can just take a look at any one of these ice cream, the sodas, the shakes, and literally all you have to do is click on one, come from multiple flavors, and it brings it up for you. So, bacon blast, bacon flavored ice cream with maple swirl. Okay, no, thank you. That's a little crazy for me. Vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, mint, peachy tea, cookie dough. Ooh, cookie dough. Let's go with one more. All right, that's enough.
Hi.
Where were you during the fire?
Are you investigating me? That's so cute. You are just priceless.
I know you don't mean that as a compliment, but I'm taking it.
That's it? No follow-up? What is this? Good cop, no other cop?
You're going to have to tell us what happened eventually.
Or what? You can't make me do or say anything. I know my rights.
Okay, this girl apparently won't talk to Bess. Ugh, I hate girls like that. They're just really annoying. I'm sorry. I've got my fair share of people that I don't get along with, so yeah, I'm going to react as I should because it's who I am. Alright, let's see.
What do you think about Tony?
She's got a lot of pull in this town. Who knows what she could be trying to get away with?
So you're saying that she could almost be a criminal? Interesting.
Would you say that you hated the old town hall?
You guys just don't stop, do you? I did not start the fire. Bye. Later.
Alright, that girl apparently does not want to talk to us, so let's go talk to Alexi, shall we? Let's try Alexi at the antique shop. Oh, oops! Did not mean to do that.
How will you be paying for the base you bought?
I don't know if I can afford it.
I don't like you. You break things.
I'm sorry.
Oh, did you hear that, Base? She's sorry that you made the long trek from China to Europe where you survived 2 world wars and countless natural disasters. Only to be unceremoniously kicked to death by some space cadet for no reason. Not that that matters now that you are dead.
I'm sorry. It was an accident. I didn't do that.
Oh, well, if it was accident, then I'm a man.
Really?
I thought your generation was supposed to be good with sarcasm. Scram, kid! Give me some space to mourn. Do us both a favor and stay out.
Okay, it's apparent that he does not like Bess because she is clumsy, extremely clumsy. And I'm also getting the vibe that there are a lot of mean characters in this game. Okay, good to know. Oh my goodness. Alright. Let's call Nancy so she can switch over.
So Deirdre's going to be about as helpful as George at picking out the latest fall fashions. I say we throw Ned at the problem.
You might be right. I'll talk to him.
What do you think of Deirdre?
I definitely don't trust her, but I don't know what her motive would be for burning down Town Hall.
Do you think Deirdre could really be behind the fire?
We
can't discount her. She's been trying to bring me down for years.
You know what? I think she has a point. All of these characters may be mean, and they all may have their faults and downfalls, but that doesn't mean they would go as far as burning down the town hall in order to get back at Nancy. I mean, some people just aren't capable of doing that. Put it that way. But yeah, let's get back to the case.
I'm passing the case to you. I'm on the case.
All right, let's try having Ned interrogate Deirdre.
Hello?
Ned, I'm going to need your help with something.
You name it.
I need you to help us out with Deirdre.
How so?
You know how she's always flirting with you?
Oh, no, she's not. She's just nice.
Right. Nice.
Oh my
But
god,
only
guys are
cute.
so oblivious!
Sounds strange.
No, I'm a very pleasant person.
Ned,
I know you're right. It's just a little weird.
it's a lot weird, but this is a desperate times situation.
What do you need me to do?
Pour on that trademark Nickerson charm. See what info you can pry out of her.
You're sure this is okay with you?
I'm not the jealous type. And also, I'm in jail and would like to get out.
Those are solid points. You got it.
I'm passing the case to you, Ned.
Ned, reporting for duty.
All right, let's get to it and try talking to Deirdre. Well, first, let's try talking to Bess now that she's out.
What's up?
We need some info from Tony. Can you take the lead since she likes you?
You got it. Better not do anything interesting when I'm gone.
All right, so I guess we'll have Bess interrogate. You know what? Let's assign each of these characters our friends, each of these good characters, to each of these characters. Our culprits. No, not the culprits, but the suspects. Excuse me. So let's have Bess interrogate Tony. Ned can interrogate Deirdre, and George can interrogate Alexi. That works.
How's the stakeout?
Pretty good. I don't think she's on to me. On a related note, I have no idea what she's doing.
Want some ice cream?
No, eating ice cream is my cover. But she's been here for like 10 decades. I've already had all of the flavors on the menu. If this investigation doesn't stop soon, forget the new sundress I got. I won't be able to fit in my house.
Poor thing.
Bye.
See ya.
For your information, you're not really changing appearance. You're fine. You're a character, for Pete's sake.
Ned, how's it going?
Hi, Deirdre. I'm fine.
You certainly is. Are you joining me?
Actually, I just need a little more information from you. Nancy's in trouble.
Sigh. Nedstifer, that girl doesn't deserve you. But I'll help, because I'm wonderful, right?
You could say that.
Great, because I did.
Could you tell me about what happened at the fire? Please, it's really important.
Nedgar, I've been over this with everyone a million different times. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I am actually bored of talking about that fire that I saw.
Yeah.
Please, for me?
Okay, for you. I was out jogging and I saw the fire.
I didn't know you were a jogger.
Yeah, I'm into all of that health stuff.
Liar.
So then
She
what
averted
happened?
her eyes,
I
and then
saw
she
a bunch
took a
of
drink
smoke.
of an
Brenda
unhealthy
Carlton was
milkshake.
there, and the antiques guy.
She's
Nancy
totally a
too.
liar.
Did you notice anything strange?
That's a negative.
She was there, but she wasn't jogging. She's not into any of that health stuff, because if she was, she would have worded it differently. She wouldn't have averted her eyes, and she wouldn't have ordered any of that or any of this.
Can you tell me about Alexi?
What's everyone's deal with him lately? I don't really know much. Apparently, he was accused of some crime when he was younger. No one really trusts him now.
What crime?
I really don't know. Probably something creepy. I mean, he does work in an antique shop.
Let's see how much she hates Nancy.
Do you really think that Nancy was behind the fire?
Don't know. But I do know it's looking pretty rough for her right now.
Why were you at town hall at the time of the fire?
I just was.
You must have been there for a reason. What was it?
Fine. Just stop giving me that desperate look. I can't handle it. I was following Nancy.
What?
What?
I thought she was cheating, since you guys were so far ahead. So I followed her and found a note someone left for her. I intercepted it. It had a time and a place, so I went. Nothing happened.
Do you still have the note?
Yes, here.
Did it come in that bag?
Yeah. It was raining pretty hard that night. Whoever left it must have wanted to make sure it wouldn't get ruined.
Settings, storage room, action, Tom, star, all not wall. So she intercepted it, meaning sent a different copy?
Thanks. You're pretty competitive when it comes to Nancy.
If you say so.
Are you enjoying seeing her in trouble?
I'll be honest. I'm enjoying it a little.
Why?
She's so perfect at everything. It's like, save a little for the rest of us. My parents are always bugging me. Why aren't you more like that Drew girl? She's in whatever stand, just save the blah, blah, blah from the who cares. It gets old. And anyway, don't you think that I'd like to be all jet set, dashing across the globe and getting curses put on me and meeting cute guys?
Well, first of all, you seem like the jealous type. Second of all, you don't seem smart enough to survive, frankly. Sorry about that, but that sounds true. And third of all, meeting cute guys? Come on, that is not the focus here. The focus is solving crimes and putting people that deserve it behind bars.
That does sound exciting.
Seriously.
Goodbye.
Bye.
All right. Let's go. To the police station and drop off that bit of evidence we just found.
I can't do that now. I can't do that now.
Hi.
Deirdre gave me a note. She said it was just like the one that led you to the fire.
Great. I have some dusting kits in a locked cabinet in my room. As soon as I find my keys, I'll put them in the Dropbox for you.
Thanks. Bye.
Goodbye.
All right. Can we still drop the note off? Let's see.
I can't do that now.
No. Oh, maybe because we have to dust the note off first. Okay. Let's switch to Nancy Drew. That way she can call and switch to George. That way George can.
Hi.
She can interview Alexa.
I'm turning the case over to you.
I'm on the case.
Hello.
George, it's Nancy.
Nancy, what's going on? How are you?
All right, for now, I'm not going to be able to get out of here until I can prove that I'm not the one who set the fire.
We'll do anything you need to help get you out.
It's your turn to take the case. I'm on the case.
Oh, okay. I just realized that we can change the backgrounds of all of the characters' phones. And the ringtones. So final scene. Ooh, that's pretty, but no, let's see. Block. Ooh, that's pretty. Water's Edge. Yes! Oh, that's one of my favorite games. That's the one that I wanted to show you guys. But that's a really difficult game. Very hard to get through. Okay, I'll stick with, let's see. Ransom. tower. Alright, let's go with Water's Edge. Just because I like that game so much. And then maybe next time around, if I continue playing games, I'll try to finish this game for you guys. Well, really start it and then finish it. Let's see. No. That sounds good. Alright, so it looks like George is stationed inside Nancy's house, which is right here. It's a cemetery. It's Bess Marvin's home. It's George Fane. So Bess, George. Okay, so Bess lives here. George lives here. And Nancy lives here. So where's Ned's home? Oh, geez, that's embarrassing. I am so sorry, you guys. Excuse me. Oh, my goodness. Excuse me. Seriously, like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so embarrassed. Oh, well, okay. Looks like I really needed to pass some gas. Excuse me, guys. So seriously, oh my god, I'm still embarrassed. Okay, I wish I could cut that out, but I really don't know how to do that. Okay, let's see. We were going to the antique shop. That's right. Oh. Looks like River Heights news line is already here. Last time we were here, it wasn't there. Did you guys notice that? I guess we can interview Brenda too. She's another suspect. After we talk to Alexi.
Greetings.
Have you met Deirdre?
Don't know her. Know the family enough to know that I've got no interest in meeting her.
Why is that?
Her parents are dull and unimaginative. They only care about money. What are the chances that they're going to have a non-tedious, non-awful daughter?
That's true. Oh well.
Did you hear about the fire?
Of course.
What do you know about the old town hall fire?
More than anyone else.
Are you the Alexi from the old stories around here?
That was a long time ago.
I can't believe that's actually you. You were the original kid detective. You should advertise that, put it on your sign or something.
That's not who I am.
But it's something to be proud of.
Just let it go. It's my past, not yours.
So it looks like this character can be easily angered, so that's something that's probably important and that should be kept in mind.
What do you think of Bess?
Is she the one who broke my vase?
She thinks you hate her.
I don't hate her, but I do want her to think that. She should have a healthy fear of this place. I have to chase off the clumsy ones or I'll end up on the street.
What do you know about Tony?
She's on the city council, so she's either corrupt or deeply immersed in the corrupting process.
Not everyone in politics is corrupt.
Seriously? Where's your youthful cynicism? Yes, all politicians are corrupt.
Since when? Well, then again, I really don't know much about politics, so I shouldn't really be commenting on that. Okay. Sorry, stress there. You know, I don't remember exactly why, but I'll probably remember as the game goes on. But I think I have strong respect for Alexi here, so. But anyways, back to the game.
Why do you distrust politicians?
Because they don't care about people like you and me. When they're running for office, we're just votes to buy. Once they're elected, we're just collateral damage for whatever or whomever's buying them off.
Yeah, he has a point.
See you later.
Good day.
Let's go talk to...
Hello.
Hello.
Will you help us let the town know that Nancy's innocent?
I'm not fully convinced that's true. Plus, that's not how things work.
But she is innocent.
Then why is she in jail?
Because she's been framed.
I've been working the crime beat here for a while, so I can safely say that people claim they've been framed all of the time. So far, not one has been able to prove it.
That's why we need your help.
I do the news, not charity. Plus, this is a good story. A heroine falls from grace. A once grateful town turns its back. The final clue is found. Listen to how good that is. I don't even have to try to make the story interesting.
Aren't you worried about seeing justice done?
No, I'm a reporter. If people cared about seeing justice done, I'd report on it. But they don't, so I don't.
It looks like this girl cares more about her stories and how well she's out in the media. So therefore, more about herself than anything else. We better be careful around her.
What do you think of Nancy?
On the record or off the record?
Just honestly.
So off the record then. I think she's in big trouble and way, way out of her depth.
And on the record?
Well, gosh, she's just another example of what makes this town so special.
Off the record is her true self. She doesn't seem to like Nancy very much. But that is just like most of the other characters in this game. And on the record is just what you'd be able to put on the media. Just to put on a fake face and show the world what you want them to hear.
Can you tell me what happened at the fire?
Are you asking me for my statement?
Yes.
I already gave that to the police.
I'd just like to hear it from you. We're asking everyone.
Oh, good luck with that. Now, let's get to brass tacks. What's the real story with Nancy Drew?
She's not guilty.
It's not up to me to decide innocence or guilt. It's up to the public.
Actually, it's up to the courts.
Well, officially, that's true. But the court of public opinion makes its verdict before the actual courts can even schedule a hearing. Guess which one matters more?
Court of public opinion. She has a point. Which means... Yeah, I just learned about courts in my political science class. Oh, great. Looks like we're going to have to prove her innocent and work really hard after all.
Were you writing a story about the fire?
Writing? Yes, I was writing a story and broadcasting and webcasting and macro and micro blogging. I own this story.
Are you going to continue reporting on the fire?
If I didn't, I wouldn't be doing my job. The fire is the biggest thing to happen here since Old Man Crowley's will was found.
Good. I need your help. I need to know everything you know.
In my line of work, you have to work for the answers. If you want to talk to me, you're going to have to give me some good info about Nancy.
I don't like the sound of that.
As my dad always used to say, what are you going to do, cry about it?
Dirt
You
for
ready
dirt,
to do this or
in
what?
other words.
Sure.
All right, do your worst.
Who would want to see the old town hall burned down?
Don't know, don't care. Has Nancy always been interested in starting fires, or is that a recent development?
You didn't answer my question.
So, you're reluctant to say. Probably not a recent thing then. Tell me about Nancy's dark side.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Nancy. Okay, my turn.
Wait, you didn't let me ask a question.
Yes, I did. You asked me what I was talking about, and I said Nancy. Speaking of Nancy, is it true that she's been known to skirt the law when she's on a case?
No.
So then she just flagrantly breaks the law. Good to know.
Stop, that's not what I said.
She's bending the
I don't want to be
words.
interviewed. I just need to find out what's going on with Nancy.
Okay, all right. I'll put the kid gloves back on. Everyone in this town is so shy. I'd kill for a little verbal sparring now and again. You gotta be primed and ready for the big time. And I get nothing here.
So you're looking to move on in your career?
Yep. Believe it or not, this backwater burg doesn't cut it for me.
So she wants to move forward, meaning she has to get something big. So, in other words, this story is very convenient for her. Something big. It's for her to make it big herself. And she basically will twist anything that a person will say, just like a typical reporter. Just like a typical, well, maybe paparazzi? I don't know. Let's see.
Deirdre said she intercepted a note intended for Nancy. What do you mean? She was following Nancy and snagged the note. So someone was trying to lure Nancy to the fire with a note? Yes, exactly. What's to say she didn't write the note herself? I've seen that sort of thing before. What's to say she did? Basic logic. I couldn't possibly be guilty. Look at this note that anyone could have written. It's desperate. You didn't treat us fairly in the articles you wrote. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I change what you said? No, you took what was said out of context. It seems that way, but trust me, it's not what happened. It's common for subjects to be nervous and forget what they've said. You can't blame me for that. You'll get better. Anytime you want to practice, let me know. We could talk about Nancy. Have you turned up anything on Tony? I'd love to. That's the only thing that could make this story better. What do you mean? Tragedy? Government cover-up? Now that's a national story. I would kill for Tony to be wrapped up in this. Do you think Tony might actually be behind the fire? My sense tells me no. But my ratings say please let it be her. Why? She looks all upstanding. But she's on the take. I mean, she just has to be.
This girl has, oh my goodness, she knows what she's doing. She's twisting everything around, and she's got like nails everywhere, like ready to strike. She's got claws, and she's not afraid to use them.
What do you know about Tony and the fire? I've got it on good authority that she was putting the squeeze on the police to take someone into custody. Didn't seem to care who took the fall, as long as it happened fast. Did she push for Nancy to be arrested? Doubt she even gave it that much thought. She wanted the fire off her list and in yesterday's headlines on the double. Bye. Drop by if you've got any hot tips.
So it looks like each one of these characters have equal reason to be able to frame Nancy and to start the fire themselves. Because they all seem to hate her or dislike her. If not just dislike her or hate her, they all seem to have a reason, either hidden or open in the obvious, to have her in the fire and to ruin and discard her name. So, even Tony, remember Tony Scolari when we were interviewing her? I think Brenda just told us that she had something going on with the government that wasn't too positive and not great. Alright, so let's go back to the Drew home. Call Nancy and put her back on the case.
Hi.
It's your turn.
I'll take it from here.
Alright, so we've got a lot of information this time around. I think I'm going to leave it at that and start some of the real investigation next time around. I am going to save it here. And name it real quick with my username as I did before. Alrighty. Sorry, my friend was calling me. Yeah, save it and I'll get out of the game. And that's all for today. Next time around, I hope to be able to add a lot more and do a lot more in the game because, whew, it looks like each of these characters have something to add to the fire, pun intended. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe, like, comment down below if you'd like, and yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.